Okay, well, I really wanted to express my love and my hatred for WWE 2K24's MyGM mode. Obviously, somebody's going to be on the list today. Two people just to make up for the last video. I'm so sorry nobody got put on the list of Kevico in the last video. But I am making this video because I want to give you things that I like about MyGM mode and things that I don't like about MyGM mode. So I guess we can start off with things that I do like about MyGM mode. And one of them of which is the match types. I really enjoy how they added different match types. I love the ambulance matches, special guest referee, casket matches, no holds barred, things like that. I don't know if this was actually part of the last game, but they added all these nice match types. You can also defend titles, like the singles title, like in Triple Threat or Fatal 4-Way matches. I don't know. Again, I don't know if that's part of 2K23. Maybe I'm going crazy, but I absolutely love how you can do that. I also love this system right here. I absolutely love how you have tiers and you can upgrade the tiers and stuff like that. I absolutely love it. I just really like. I pressed the wrong button. Sorry. Again, all this stuff here. I love it. Absolutely love the way it's displayed. I like the GM assistant. You can come over here. Everything's all in one screen. Absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. Another thing I really like about this is the talent scouts. I really love how you can go in and change it for, let's say you need let's say let's go in my case. In my case, I'm actually lacking women's wrestlers. So let's say I want a woman. I want her to be a heel or any, because I could always turn them heel. In my case, I can always turn them heel, which that's the way I see it, in my opinion. I can always just turn them heel. So let's just keep it at any class. Let's say I really need a bruiser woman and I want their promo skills to be freaking top tier or shitty or any, which I don't care. So in this case, I would search for it. Great. Absolutely love it. You can search it. You can I also love this screen. You can see everything, their promo skill. Wow, that's terrible. You can see their promo skills, their stamina, popularity, all this stuff. What I love the most about this is this part right here where you can extend their contracts 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 8 weeks. You can sign them for the rest of the season, or you can sign them for only 1 week. Maybe you need them for a one-off appearance. $3,200 right now. I can pay for that, which is not bad. It's great. I love the power cards. Absolutely love this great thing in the game. And of course, this part, which I don't really look at this part to be honest, but these are trophies and things like that of such you can get, and challenges and all this other good stuff that you can do. I keep pressing that damn button. I'm so sorry. Obviously, superstars you have on your roster. I love the journal and the commissioner goals, things like that. But I gotta more importantly give you the things that I hate about WWE's MyGM mode, 2K24's MyGM mode. Whew, where do I start? So, I guess seeing as I'm on this page already, I might as well start with this. And it's not really that big of a deal, but it's something that's like, it's all in the detail. So let's say, so it says right here, Raquel Rodriguez is hoping to make an appearance, which she already was going to anyway, because she has a rivalry with Tiffany Stratton, right? But then Triple H will come over here and be like, do not book Raquel Rodriguez in a main event tonight, or don't book your highest rated superstar. And let's say my highest rated superstar is Raquel Rodriguez, right? Just as an example. So what do I do in this situation? So it's a lose-lose, right? If I don't give Raquel Rodriguez what she wants, which is to take two weeks off, then I'm gonna lose morale or whatever the fuck you call it. I'm gonna lose respect with her. She's gonna want to leave my roster. She's already pissed off as it is with me. But if I don't do what Triple H tells me, which is telling me to put her on the roster, then I won't earn these cards that could really help me in the long run. So it's a lose-lose, and I really don't like how that's the case. I have no idea what this is, but it looks like you can earn some rewards. I kind of actually do like these rewards. It's pretty nice. But anyway, I'm going to have to look into that later. But let's go into this section here. Parts that I like and don't like, which I've already gone through. The parts that I like, even though not really much for me to say. It's kind of like last year's. Again, they're the match types, things like that. But the things I don't like are the star ratings. So obviously you put heels and baby faces together, they have a good match, right? Bruisers and go well with fighters. Specialists go well with anybody, like a cruiser, fighter, bruiser, anybody like that. Or giants. Giants go well with cruisers, and I apparently didn't know that cruisers actually go well with cruisers, because on SmackDown about an hour ago when I was playing this, they had what was it? Shotzi versus Alexa Bliss, and they were both cruisers, both baby faces, and they got a 4-star rating. But what pisses me off is that if I did that same exact match the same way they did it, I would have had a dud, a 1-star at best. And it takes me to those star ratings. I absolutely hate with such a passion the star ratings in this game. Absolutely despise it. I cannot stand it. They need to update that. I can have a 5-star banger like on SmackDown before this premium live event. Right now this is a Fastlane premium live event, right? The SmackDown before this, I had them two go at it against each other. Non-title. I had to start a rivalry, so I had Cody Rhodes call out Bobby Lashley the week prior. Obviously, it started the rivalry, and then last week on SmackDown, I had Bobby Lashley versus Cody Rhodes just to get them the feel for it, you know. And I was Bobby Lashley. I wanted him to get a win, so that way Cody Rhodes could win the pay-per-view and retain the title. I wanted Bobby Lashley to at least have one win, especially how his moral is like really low right now. But Bobby Lashley won after like 4 spears, because the 3rd spear, Cody Rhodes kicked out of it. Like, my guy, that's already 3-star, at least a 3-star match right there. That Cody Rhodes just kicked out of 3 fucking finishers. Like, how the hell are you going to give me a fucking 2-star match? Like, a 2-star rating, rather. Like, this is a great match. Bobby Lashley versus Cody Rhodes. That's a great match. Here's another decent match right here. It's specialist versus fighter, heel versus babyface. Specialists go well with anybody, right? Specialists go fight well with anybody, with fighters. That's great. This one's going to be an awesome. I expect this to be at least a 4.5-star match, because first of all, it's specialist versus bruiser. Specialists go well with anybody, like we said before. Match specialty as well. They're both tables matches specialties, and I made this a tables match, so this should be an awesome main event match. This should be at least a 4-star match right here. Maybe the popularity plays a role in this, because nobody wants to see somebody with a low popularity go up against a high popularity. I don't know. I'm going to play around with it. Maybe Cody Rhodes will go up against, I don't know, freaking LA Knight next time. I don't know. Maybe I'll try high popularities and see what happens, if that helps to put the star ratings up. But then you go to look at the star performance, and it says that it's a freaking 1.5-star performance when I just had a 5-star banger, which I absolutely hate that. I absolutely hate that. So that takes me to this page right here. The thing I don't like about this is that you cannot go back. Something I did find out a couple minutes ago before making this video is that you can actually go back after you purchase all these tiers. So you have to purchase this tier, then this one, then this one, then this one. And then finally, I don't know if this one's the last one, but finally after purchasing this tier, you can go back into other tiers. So like right now, let's say I want to go to the high school arena or high school gym, whatever. See, won't let me click it. It will not let me choose the high school arena. The only way I can do it, I think, is to buy all these tiers. And I just found this out a couple minutes ago before making the video. I actually read this a little bit more clear. It says right here, each category houses 7 different tiers. The highest unlocked tier of each category will be used until a higher tier in the same category is unlocked. Which means I think after that, I get to actually choose whatever I want. And of course, here, same thing in this case. Let's say I want the road crew, but I can't use it now because I have to unlock the other tiers. Same thing with this one, and then so on and so forth with all of them. That's the one thing I don't like about this. Other than that, I love the screen, how it, like everything's laid out. I love how it's in tiers. I absolutely love that. Now, the bane of my existence. The fucking talent scouts. I know I said I loved the system. You already saw that I loved how they have this whole category thing. But the one thing there's 2 things I don't like about this. Number 1, they do not generate every week at random. And I do not count these guys because these guys are losers. I do not want these guys on my roster. I want like Charlotte Flair. I want Rhea Ripley. I want I don't know, freaking Tamina. I was going to call it Tamina Snuggers now. Tamina. I want people, I don't care who it is. Anybody but these people like this. I don't like signing these people on my roster, but you may have seen earlier, I have this person right here, Ignition. I only have her, number one, because I'm desperate for people on my roster. Number two, she was free. That's why I accepted it. And free is for me, right? Anyway, back to the talent scouts. So another thing I don't like about this is how you have to pay to search for a talent. Look at this. It goes up to $100,000 for a talent. I shouldn't have to spend money to search for a talent. Last year's game, it was at random. They generated at random. And yes, maybe there's people there you want, people there that you don't want. But I think the one thing they can do to update this to make it perfect is, I absolutely love this whole contract duration. You can edit it. I can sign her for 1 week, or I can sign her for the rest of the season. Like I can customize this. I love it. I love this feature. It's one of my favorite features. And I love this too. You can, like, you need a female wrestler, and you can go into specifics. But for the love of God, don't charge me 50 grand just because I want Asuka on my roster, or don't charge me 25 grand. Now, it doesn't seem like a lot, but to me it is, because it's hard for me to make money because you're not giving me 5-star matches. I'm not expecting 5-star matches all around. I'm expecting at least a 3-star match for all the matches, at least maybe a 4-star match for the main event and opener of the show. But I keep getting like dull, mediocre, disappointing. I keep getting all these matches. And thing is, mind you, I'm putting together everything correctly. Heels versus baby faces. Specialists, again, they go well with anybody. I put her up against, in this case, I put it up against a bruiser in Bianca Belair. There's no really, like, good example here. I was going to say bruiser versus fighters. They go well together. But apparently, I'm just realizing there's a specialist in every single one of these matches. That's kind of funny. But bruisers versus fighters. Cruisers versus cruisers, apparently. Which, that's cool how they're expanding on this whole thing. But I feel like what if I want to see Gunther, who's a giant, versus Randy Orton? What if I want to see that match? That's a good match. Or maybe I want to see him go up against, I don't fuck it. Why do I have 3 women's matches and 2 men's matches? I'm just realizing that. I don't know. Why do I gotta span this out differently. But anyway, yeah, I'll go through this after. Anyway, yeah, like why can't I do that? Why can't I put Gunther versus Randy Orton together? And then that's another thing that pisses me off too. It's like Gunther wants the tag team with Sheamus. My guy, I don't want to put you in a tag team with Sheamus. Oh, you're the longest Intercontinental Champion in history on my roster. You're in a freaking rivalry with Chad Gable. He's injured, yeah, but you're in a rivalry with Chad. Why? I don't even have enough people to make a tag team. I do, but they're going to be fighting each other like every week. It's going to get sickening. You're going to want to see more tag teams. But thing is, I can't make more tag teams because it takes me to the talent scouts because I can't afford to search for a talent. So again, bringing the conversation back to this situation, the only way to make this perfect, in my eyes, would be to make it so it's free to search. Make it so it's free to search. You can search one time every week. You can search. So let's say, give us more talent, by the way. Give us more people that come generate at random. Let's say there's nobody there that you want. In this case, out of these 4 people, add more people. Let's say, put 16 people on this page. Just like last year, there was like 20 people on the page that you can sign right now. So put let's say, I'm going to use the number 20. 20 people. Put 20 people on this page right now. If I don't like any of them, I can go ahead and search for it. Like, okay, let me search for more people at random. And you get 1 chance at it. 1 chance. That's it. Every week you get 1 chance. But make it free. Get rid of these talent scout points. You know what? Fine. If you want to use talent scout points, go ahead. I don't care. Go ahead. But get rid of the money part of it. At least the money part. Who's going to spend 100 grand? Like, I don't even have 100 grand. Who's going to spend 50, 25? And you don't know who's in these categories. Like Icon. Like, let's say you want Charlotte Flair, right? You don't know where the hell she is here. She could be in Renowned Stars. She could be an Icon. She can be in Immortals. We don't know where she is. It's at random. again, this is 2K24. This isn't real life. Like everything's fictional. Everything's like fake here in this, you know? So that's why I don't like about that. The talent scouts is probably my most hatred thing. And that takes me to this. Nothing really to hate about this except the fact that you have to pay for these cards. I don't like how you have to pay for cards. I love how you like earn it through like things like this, like commissioner goals. I love how you earn that. So that's an up plus, but the only minus here is you have to pay for these. Whatever. I don't buy these anyway. It's whatever. And then this part, I don't really understand this part, to be honest with you. I don't really look at this part, if I'm going to be fair with you. I kind of should. But yeah, it takes me to the end of the video. That's honestly it. But there is one more thing I got to do, and that's 2K games. Boy, do I have to talk to you about something. Do you know what happens when you make crappy decisions like talent scouts? Like you have to pay for talent scouts. You know what happens? 2K games. You know what happens when you give me a 2-star rating for a 5-star match? You know what happens? 2K games, you just made the list of Kevico, bitch. That's right, you're on the list. You deserve to be on the list of Kevico. And I did say I was going to put somebody else on this list, and I have no idea who to put because obviously I got to make up for last video. I didn't put anybody on the list in the last video. So you know what? Ignition, I don't like you, okay? You're free on my roster, but you're a piece of crap. You know what? Ignition, you're on the list too. As a matter of fact, don't get me started with Triple H sometimes where he tells me gives me the stupidest commissioner goals. So Triple H, you just made the list too. That's right. 3 people on the fucking list for no fucking reason. But anyway, that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for tuning into this. I hope you enjoyed it just as much as I enjoyed making it. Can't wait to play this Fastlane event right here, right now. Not on video, but this video was basically just to showcase, not showcase anything, but more like give you my opinion, the goods and the bads of WWE's MyGM mode. A lot of these things that I said, like the talent scouts, things like of that nature, like people didn't mention this, like how you have to pay for these things, and people don't like it. They don't like it. They like nobody. I don't know. People don't mention these things. All they mention is the positives. They don't mention the negatives. There are some negatives they mention, but not the negatives that I'm mentioning right now, like this and the star ratings. Like there's just things that they need to update. Like my guy, I just had a 5-star match with Bobby Lashley and Cody Rhodes, and you gave me a 2-star rating. It was a title match in a tables match, and you just gave me a 2-star. I mean, I don't know what they're gonna give me here. Hopefully, it's at least a 4 stars here. This shit is like a 5-star right here. This is a great match. This is brilliant. Both of their specialty matches are tables matches. As you can see, it says match specialty tables. Can't wait. Now I am gonna. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but I am gonna play around with the popularity too. Maybe put like Cody Rhodes versus like let's say an 80 popularity Bobby Lashley in the future. I'm not sure. Maybe Cody Rhodes versus LA Knight would be a great match because obviously they're more. Oh, wait, but one's they're both babyface. I can't do that. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning into this video. Go ahead and check out my Facebook page, which will be in the description below. That's where I post latest episodes of my podcast, The Apester Show, as well as latest videos for YouTube, just like this one. It will be in the description below. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm ending this off right now. I'm trying to keep it at I was trying to keep it at around 10 minutes, but sort of impossible with me because I have a big mouth. But thank you so much for tuning into this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time, which will probably be the Royal Rumble. Win the Royal Rumble and at number 1 and go on to face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania for the title on Legend difficulty. I don't know. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. God, I almost joked. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.